All right. What are we looking like, bruh? Oh my God. What is cool, people over the channel? It's your boo, Bobbalam, and in today's video we're talking about Lil Uzi Vert essentially starting a whole civil war between Team Drake and Team Kanye. And I think we all know who's on what side from different associations each rapper within each group has with one another. But we'll get into that in a little bit. Firstly, we got to talk about Lil Uzi Vert essentially going at Kanye West, calling him a fake pastor. Now, if you ask me, this is kind of just one of Lil Uzi's trolling sprees again. I mentioned in the video yesterday, he likes to associate himself with whatever's going on. And I'm not calling this clout chasing, but it's smart from a social media aspect. It's like Wendy's, whenever there's like a controversy or something, they got their Twitter trolling whoever it is that's getting canceled or whatever. Now, people don't get canceled anymore because that shit don't work, but still, everybody knows Kanye and Drake are beefing, and there's like a little civil war. Carti's on Kanye's side, even though he worked with Drake, so we don't really know their affiliation. Carti's probably just staying out of it, considering he does not like to involve himself in beefs because he got his own ops that he got to worry about, and he's got to stay off Instagram. That's why he's got a Finsta. But either way, Uzi goes at Kanye. Now, I would show you what he said explicitly on Twitter in a live feed. However, I had to screenshot it because, per usual, Uzi deleted all of his tweets, or the ones that were a little bit, shall I say, offensive to all my Kanye stans and Christians out there. In that, firstly, Uzi responds to a fan saying, "Demonic Uzi was your best era. You didn't give a fuck about shit." Uzi said, "Back on that." Another fan says, "And you a real devil worshiper." He says, "You get it, my boy." Another fan says, "Uzi, why do you sell your soul, bro?" Uzi says, "Because you ain't buy it." And by the way, this is all relevant, so just stick with me here. But in the midst of all of this, this is where the diss on Kanye occurs, and that Uzi out of nowhere says, "Kanye a fake pastor," obviously referring to the fact that Kanye has become super religious in the past few years, and it might be alluding to the fact that he's working with Carti. And we always wonder if Uzi and Carti are cool behind the scenes. We don't know, but Carti obviously rocks the upside down crosses, which is a symbol for the devil and hell and whatnot. So if a Christian man, family man, working with a devil worshiper who be selling merch that sends you straight to hell upon first clicking purchase or swiping your credit card, Uzi could be taking shots at Kanye saying he a fake pastor. Now, if you recall back in the day, I think it was like a year ago or something like that, Uzi was taking shots at Kanye. I don't remember what he said off the top of my head, but this isn't the first time that Uzi says something about Kanye. Not to mention the fact that Uzi and Kanye do have songs together from back in 2016 that have yet to be heard from the public, unreleased. I think we saw them on one of Uzi's producers, like iTunes. It's just like an unmixed song that's waiting on someone's database. So all y'all leakers, if you want the song, just go hack whoever that is. And I know you got the capabilities, but it gets even crazier when a fan replies, "You mad you got left off Donda," which is Kanye West's album coming up, which Carti is on. Uzi says, "Chill, bro, before he don't send me my head bag mask thing." Kind of taking shots, but playing. It's not that serious at Kanye's new like mask trend thing that he's been wearing. And also Carti rocked at Rolling Loud, where it does look like he got like a plastic bag on his head. I think Travis Scott had it, or maybe he had a ski mask on. But either way, with Donda and the merch, you know he's gonna be selling some sort of head bag mask thing. Quotes from Uzi. So that even when COVID is over, the whole pandemic, and everything is completely opened up, Kanye stans are gonna be the only ones that you still cannot see their face. So all my female Kanye stans, you ain't gonna get no D rocking those things because nobody knows if you hot or not. Blatant catfishes. But wait, there's more. And then Uzi tweeted 1629 kissy face with the XXX, kind of making fun of the way that Carti tweets as well. And for all my new Uzi and Carti fans out there, 1629 is a collab tape that Uzi and Carti have been teasing since like 2017 that is yet to release, and that Uzi's been teasing multiple times at this point. But I think bro is just playing. There's no way this shit's dropping, especially with Carti doing something with Narcissist, whether it's a project or clothing line, and being on Kanye's album. He's got a lot to worry about. 1629 is not in his his near future. Again, Uzi is just kind of riding the clout off these other people. He knows what he's doing on social media. Fans start denying it in the replies, of course, because we all know he's trolling. And then Uzi says, bro, just ask Carti. And what do you know? Carti does not respond because Carti accidentally dropped his phone, a flip phone, I might add. I think he's got like the Motorola Razor. He dropped it in Gilbert's milk and he accidentally swallowed it. So if you want to call Carti, it's in Gilbert's little belly. Every time you tickle him, it plays a voicemail from Iggy complaining about how Carti was playing PlayStation with little Uzi. But as I was saying before, this is starting to put together a civil war between Team Drake and Team Kanye, and that we have a few artists on each side. In that thus far, we got Kanye and Drake obviously as the leaders of the group, but with Trippie Redd allowing Drake to diss Kanye on one of his tracks, Betrayal, on his recent album Trip at Night, you would think that Trippie's kind of on Drake's side. Not to mention the fact that one of Kanye's ghostwriters said that Trippie ain't gang or whatever. And of course, as we were just talking about, Uzi is on Team Drake, or his enemy is Kanye, so I would think that he's going to be on Team Drake, even though he hasn't publicly affirmed that he is supporting Drake. And then since Carti is on Off the Grid or some other songs on Donda and has been rolling with Kanye for the last year or so, Kanye executive producing Whole Lotta Red, you would think that he's on Team Kanye. So far we got Kanye and Carti against Drake, Trippie, and Uzi. Now Uzi could just be going against Kanye and Carti because he's jealous about them working together. I feel like Uzi's been passed up by some of the bigger artists in the same stature as Drake and Kanye because Uzi's doing his own big dog shit, whereas Carti kind of playing his cards right, working with Kanye, one of the all-time greats, Hall of Fame. So does Uzi really hate Kanye? Probably not. I think he's just doing it to troll Carti, who's working with Kanye, and see if Carti responds to give him some of that clout. But again, Carti's never gonna respond. We already know that. He's just gonna go climb back into Iggy's butt dungeon where he's been sleeping for the past 3 years. But in conclusion, for this part of the video, do I think 1629 is actually dropping? No way. It's just a troll. Uzi again is just attaching himself to all of the relevant names right now. Good social media management, but I think it's backfiring a little bit, but that's for another video. One thing's for sure though, that Uzi has just landed himself into the Kanye group chat, composing of all of his ops like Pusha T, Drake, Virgil, I don't know who else, maybe Kris Jenner, making it so he will never recover. And last thing before we go, I just wanted to mention is the continuation and progression of the Drake and Kanye beef, because who doesn't like this little feud that's blowing up both of their rollouts for their upcoming album, Certified Boy Lover and Donda, in that Kanye, I don't know what he was thinking, but he doxed Drake. Now, a lot of people are saying it's public information where Drake lives, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know where Drake lived, and he's putting it on blast. In fact, I think in the real picture, it showed street names. So maybe it is public information you could Google. He has security, so Drake is safe. Do not worry about that. But still, it's pretty childish to be doxing people, and illegal, actually. So Kanye might end up in jail. Not actually, he's cool. Plus, he's got billions of dollars to stay out. You know, rich people don't go to jail. It is funny, though, that he would do this just because Drake dissed him on a track. You would think that he would just come back with something else, like maybe some lines back and forth on Donda to get back at Drake. He's got ghostwriters working for him. They both do. It's a battle of the ghostwriters. Say some clever shit and completely destroy the other career. But then again, Kanye probably doesn't want Drake to reveal that he smashed Kim K, because that would completely kill his rep, in my opinion. Unless, of course, Kanye smashed Drake's mom. But either way, Drake responds just laughing. And if you ask me, he's probably laughing like, damn. Him and Kanye probably texting back and forth. Man, we're about to make a lot of money off of these rollouts and album sales because we blowing this shit up. Everybody knows about us beefing. Regardless though, it doesn't matter. Donda coming soon, especially because this new listening party in the Chicago Stadium, Kanye apparently building a whole ass new crib in the middle, I guess, for the performance. This is the recreation of his Chicago home, his mom's house where he used to live when he was a kid. And they're bringing dump trucks worth of topsoil and dirt to put around. So Kanye definitely not making any money on this album because he just keeps blowing hella millions into the album promotion, which I guess he doesn't care because he's a billionaire and he's probably gonna make so much money off Gap and his Yeezy merch afterwards. But with all that being said, It's been your boy Bobbalam signing off. Hoping Uzi and Carti get into a little fake feud so they start dropping music simultaneously, just like Drake and Kanye are doing, because that would be a very eventful end to 2021 that I think we really all need. Now that school's starting and the pandemic's starting to be over, other than, you know, Delta taking over the planet. But it's time for all of us to enlist on which side we're on, Drake or Kanye. Y'all let me know in the comments which side you on. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Bob Gang if you with it. Peace out, club people. Know what I'm saying?